All right, tis a lot going on just because there's like a 2-year anniversary for vintage type shit. So it's kind of like, I don't know, just a lot going on. But despite all that, we're gonna try to just fucking dial in and focus on the goal. And that is for 420. That is the goal. It is the big day, you know, the week of singles. And yeah, I have my numbers, right? So my max currently is 410 pounds, right? So 420 is the goal. That is the golden number. That is what I want. If we feel really good, I'm gonna try for 425. That's like the overachieving number. And then if for whatever reason, I just feel shitty, too much volume last week, not enough sleep, not enough food, we will go for 415 as a safe bet. 420, that's like the fucking golden buzzer, you know what I mean? I like see 420 come up on the stage and I like fucking smash that golden buzzer. Like, yes, bro, give me 420 on my team. 420 will win the whole competition. 420. But I feel good. I got a really fucking good amount of sleep last night. I went to bed early, bro. I got like fucking 10 hours of sleep or some shit like that. And then on top of that, even though there is a lot going on, I do kind of feed off of like people's type, you know? Like if there's a lot of people around, you know, and they could like just see you like moving weight, it just motivates me to like really lift some heavy shit and kind of show out. So I feel like I've been eating enough as well. So I don't know. I feel like everything is kind of aligned for us to do some really heavy shit. So, but I don't know. You guys know how it is. Usually those are my famous last words. So all I can hope for today, pray for today, if you will, it's just moving some good shit for myself and for everybody in the gym and for God. All right. I think biggest challenge for today is just overcoming the nerves. Like, we're definitely no doubt going to be nervous. So I think that not really like let that overtake us. Because when I get really nervous, bro, before I start lifting, I get the jitters. I'm like shaking, which can cause the misgrooves. Like everything goes out the window. You know, I'm just like not really focused on form. You know what I mean? Just like overwhelmed by the nerves. So if we can just take control, take a deep breath before our attempt, get pumped, and just focus on what we've been training for the past training block, we're good. We're good. But now I feel like another sign that is noteworthy that tells me like, do it, bro. Do that heavy shit. It's the fact that Kanye dropped his shit, bro. And I don't care what anybody fucking says. Like all the albums mid, nothing like that. This shit slaps, bro. Kanye, man, obviously I don't agree with some of the crazy shit that he does or says. But one thing I can agree on that he does is fucking music, bro. Music. Kanye will always be, forever and ever, one of my top artists. You know what I mean? Like, I am like one of the biggest fucking Kanye music lasers. So I'm gonna be listening to, listening. I don't know how to word it, but I'm gonna be fucking bumping the shit out of that album. That's what I wanted to say. I just feel like saying like, I'm going to listen to the shit out of that album doesn't really sound right. So I was like running it back in my head and then I realized like, doesn't really sound right. Kanye. Look at that, bro. I wasn't even playing anything in my fucking earphones. Just thinking about listening to Kanye was enough for me to like fucking move that shit easily. What's the fucking song with Rich the Kid? Is that Carnival? But I'm trying to get familiar with all my Kanye shit, so I know what to go to for when I go for that heavy shit. Just bear with me, you know, it's like Kanye, you know, so I feel like it's kind of like something we have to do. Yeah, all right. I got it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then what we're gonna do is put on the last, what we're gonna do is hit on one last weight. Fuck. All right. We're going to do this, and then we're going to add on some more weight. Then we're gonna get into we're gonna take a little break, probably 5-minute break before we go into the 90% of my max. And then we're gonna go ahead and get that 420 on and pray for the best. Oh yeah, that Kanye. I feel it. Kanye inside of me. Pause. Holy shit. I'm telling you. For the jump to 225 to 315, that shit really did feel good. But I'm gonna get one last warm up. 90% then, and then we'll get into the 420. All right, man. We're getting closer and closer to that big 420. Oh, shit. Giving her the massage, bro. Getting them fucking. Fuck. Feels so fucking good, bro. Can you give me a lift off real quick? All right, now we finally start using the power of Ryan. From this point on, we're gonna be using his power for the rest of the bench session. Him and Kanye should be more than enough. Should be a little bit overkill. Kind of an L that the music is like not just loud, but like really fucking loud, because when I play the music in my headphones, it still sounds good. Like these are, you know, pretty good earphones, but it doesn't sound as loud as I would want it because of like, basically the volume of the music in my ears is getting kind of dimmed because of how loud the music is. But we fight through it. Not a big deal. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, we get on that 370 now. Take a little break before we do that, and then we get on the big boy shit. So, you guys know the deal. Like I always do 90% of my max. Like I know some people ask me like, how do you warm up? I usually just make kind of big jumps in between weight, not like super big, not like fucking from 135 to 315, but I'll do plate by plate until I get closer, and then, you know, just kind of big jumps, but not too big. But always, if I'm going for a max attempt or even just a top single, I'll do 90, I'll take a 5-minute break, and then I'll do 90% of my max for just one before I go into the max. Just for people that, you know, have been asking, like, how do you warm up for your max? But anyways, we got on the 90%, 370. really just gonna focus on this, like get hyped, treat this shit exactly like it's 420, you know, and just try to get it as smooth as I can so we can have as much confidence going into that 420. So the aim of the goal is just to have this feel good. Come on, it's 135, come on. All right. Oh, squeeze that shit, come on. 3, 2, 1. Felt good. Felt good. Not really much to say besides that felt good. Should be giving me some good confidence going into this new max. Just gotta think of it as not 420, but just only 10 pounds more than what I did last singles. I know that sounds stupid, but sometimes literally just thinking about it that way does make you feel more at ease instead of just thinking about it like some heavy shit. You know, just being like, oh, this is only, you know, 10, 20 pounds more than the set that I just did, or 10 pounds, you know, more than what I did last time, you know what I mean? So just gotta calm the nerves down, use the confidence that we got from just doing that set, use the power of Kanye and Ryan, and just use the power of thinking it as not 420, but just 10 pounds more than the shit that we no-dipped last singles. And just pray. I'll probably say a quick little prayer before I go into it. Get that God buff going as well. Have the beast on the bar, 420. Gonna say a quick little prayer. Dear Lord, I pray that all the training in last training block is paid off, and that we can move this 420 gracefully and accomplish a new PR. And if not, then I pray that we can at least learn where we went wrong and just work on things so that next time we do attempt it, we're actually able to get it. In your name, amen. Get that little God buff going. I think if I could just overcome the nerves, not be jittery and just be pumped, we got it. But also, this is like heavy shit, bro. So like, oh, obviously it's heavy shit, but what I mean by that is we really have to just like, we can't just completely shut off the brain and just fucking try to get the weight up, because that will cause for a misgroove, or just make it more likely so that I do have a misgroove. And I feel like this is just a type of weight where I feel like I've gone strong enough to where if I were doing 405, I can afford like a small little misgroove, but I feel like this is shit to where any tiny little misgroove can cost me the whole entire lift. So we just gotta calm down, get pumped, and just try to turn on our brain while we lift and just really think so that we're not having any fucking problems. We're gonna just try to have a perfect lift. Come on. Get pumped, come on. All right, come on. Do this shit. All right. 3, 2, 1. I mean, the fucking weight speaks for itself. Fucking 420, dude. Not only is that 10 pounds more than the max, but that's fucking 10 pounds more than the touch and go max, right? I feel really fucking good about that. I feel like we even had not like a huge misgroove, obviously, otherwise I would have been able to get it. But I feel like I might had a slight misgroove coming out or something. I gotta rewatch it, but I felt a slight misgroove. I think it was just because I was like not really overthinking a little bit, just kind of like jittery, you know what I'm saying? Just like, I mean, you get nervous like handling, you know, not just 420, but like just weight that's heavy for yourself, you know, like you get nervous, you get jittery. So I think I was shaking a little bit, caused for a little bit of a misgroove. But overall, I'm really fucking happy about that. I feel like it moved really, really good. I feel like I could have even gotten 425 if I decided to put that on, but no, that's good. A really good fucking start to the week of singles. So gonna go ahead and clean this up and then fucking just get ready for tomorrow's max attempts.